This is the story of how Ransom Life began. It all started back in 2015 in the city of San Antonio. And it began because of a need that a family had a few years earlier. There was a mother and a daughter, and by the time that daughter had turned 14, they had gotten in an argument and she decided to run away from home. At that point, she was caught up into child sex trafficking. The family was devastated. They had no idea what to do or who to turn to for help. At that time in San Antonio, there were not many resources on child sex trafficking. And this is how Ransom Life was formed. The daughter's counselor and mother got together and decided that something had to be done. So we originally started with a mentor program with trained mentors to walk alongside each of the girls. We also began our awareness program to educate the community on the realities of child sex trafficking. Fast forward to 2017. The mentor program had doubled in size. They quickly realized that they were not the only family in San Antonio who had experienced this same trauma. We also started a visitation team that went into the juvenile systems and advocated for the girls. Our awareness team had also doubled, and we were now educating hundreds of people in San Antonio. We had some big additions in 2017 as well. We formed a key partnership with Bexar County Juvenile Justice Department, where many of our referrals came from. Also, we were able to start our counseling program, which allowed us to further walk alongside the girls in their healing journey. Fast forward to 2019. 2019 was a year of exponential growth for Ransom Life. The mentor program had once again doubled in size, and with key partners, we were able to incorporate animal therapy into our activities, and the girls loved all the animals. Our counseling also had doubled. Not only were we able to serve the individual girl, but we were also serving the whole family. We began a parenting class called Parenting GPS to further educate the parents on the trauma that their daughter had experienced. We also had a fully functioning bilingual program to serve those families that only spoke Spanish. And we were also able to incorporate different educational classes for the girls, such as classes on healthy relationships. In 2019 alone, we had served 95 girls and their families. Our awareness side also grew substantially. We became the teaching arm for the Bexar County Sheriff's Department. We had developed new presentations such as our Lures and Lies presentation for youth. We had created a medical training to educate medical personnel on the red flags. We had also created a school training and a caregiver presentation to help parents. We also were intentional about forming key partnerships with local churches. And by the end of 2019, Ransom Life had educated over 7,000 people. Fast forward once again to where we are now in 2020. At the beginning of 2020, we were excited to announce that we now served all youth. Our counseling program had expanded to serve both boys and girls. And then COVID hit in March, and everything changed. We now had to completely shift to virtual platforms. This was very challenging for our mentor and counseling programs, but we have not missed a beat, and we've been able to continue to serve the youth and their families virtually. In addition, we have been able to put a focus on our church partnerships. Our goal is for each family to have a community of people that is ready to serve and support them in their own neighborhoods. On our awareness side, we had no idea the impact that the pandemic would have. Because we had to go virtual, we were able to develop new content such as pornography and sextortion education, and we ended up having a global reach with all of our trainings. None of this would be possible without supporters like you, and we wanted to say thank you for joining us on this journey.